Hello and welcome to livealittlehigher.com. We continue learning Ethics of the Fathers, Pirkey Avot, with chapter 4, Mishna 21, in which Rabbi Yaakov says, "This world is like an antechamber before the world to come. Prepare yourselves in the antechamber so that you may enter the banquet hall." So we know, if you're a believing Jew, we know that this world is not it. We know that this is just the pathway to get to where we need to go. This is the highway that we're traveling so we can get to our true destination. In the Epochal book, The Path of the Just, Derech Hashem, which I believe is one of the most important books that anybody can ever read. It's a Jewish philosophy. Rabbi Moshe Chaim Lusato begins with a discussion of man's duty in this world. He talks about what is our job here. Like, we're not just here to have fun, enjoy, have the piña colada, just think that life is a party, give me, what is in it here. So many people live their lives thinking, it's here, it's now, or it's never. Like, we only have one life, and once we die, that's it, everything's done, so just let's get into the party and let's just have fun in this world and live with craziness. But in reality, the book of the Ramchal, both books, The Path of the Just and The Way of God, in these two books, Ramchal posits the concept that the goal of life is not to maximize the material gratification. Our job is not to gratify ourselves from the kindness of the world. Our job is to really achieve a closeness to God, to be close to Hashem in this world. Once I was in a shiur given by a friend of mine, and Vivian Perez, and she was saying, this stuck with me, that life is like you go to Bloomingdale's or to any store because you need a dress for a party. And you go with 1 hour of time because in an hour the store is going to close, but you don't have really more time to go. So you go at 8 p.m. and the store closes at 9. And you go with a focus, you go with a purpose, you're going to buy a dress for a party. And then you get into Bloomingdale's and there's a lady waiting for you at the entrance with a nice perfume in her hand, and she says, you want to smell the perfume? So you say, okay, let me try it. And then you keep on walking, and in the other counter, this lady selling the Miracle Wrinkle cream, and she says, today we have a special. If you buy 2, you'll get 3 free, the third one for free. So you stop and you buy the creams, and then you see there's a huge sale in the shoe department, and if you buy any shoe, it's like 70% off its price, and you say, no, what an opportunity, I need to get new shoes, I'm gonna buy shoes, and then suddenly 45 minutes have gone by, and you have not even gotten to the department of the dresses, and there's an announcement in a microphone, and they're saying, the speakers, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for shopping at Bloomingdale's. I hope you enjoyed your purchases. We just want to make you aware that we're closing in 15 minutes. Please come and pay. Everything in 15 minutes will be closing the store. And suddenly you're like, oh, I forgot the dress. What am I gonna do? I have a party tomorrow. I didn't buy the dress. And you run into the dress department, and it's crazy, and there's no time to buy or even try it on, and you leave the store without the dress. So this is life. Hashem puts us in this world for a purpose. We come here to elevate this world and make it a home for Hashem. And in the way, we get sidetracked by everything around us, and suddenly we forget why we're here. And then we're nearing our departure time from this world. The store is closing, and you remember, oh, I never prayed, I never did this, I never tried to go to the synagogue, and you forgot. And at that moment, you're like, I didn't do what I came to do. So this is what Rabbi Yaakov is trying to tell us here, the Ramchal. What they're trying to tell us is that this is a journey, this world is a pathway. This is like when you go to a wedding after the chuppah, you're in a waiting room, a beautiful waiting room, waiting for the bride and the groom to come, but they're serving you hors d'oeuvres and a drink here, and you're mingling with people. But this is not the true banquet of the party. The true banquet starts when the bride and the groom come into the room, and the music starts sounding, and then they can start serving the dinner, and everything is beautiful. So this is what we have to keep in mind every day of our lives. We're not here to have fun. This is not the purpose of life. We're here in the time being. We're gonna have fun moments. We're gonna have beautiful times and enjoyable situations. But this is not the purpose of this world. The purpose of this world is to get closer to God, is to live up to our potential, is to be the best we can be, and perfect the world around us, to make it a good place for everybody around us, to fix what needs to be fixed, even ourselves. We need to refine ourselves. And the Ramchal explains that Hashem loves us so much, that He created the world because He loves us so much, He wanted to give us His love. And if you look at the world, sometimes you see, maybe He doesn't love me so much. There's so much suffering here. It's sometimes you think it's cruel. Why would God put people in a world where there's so much suffering, where people are are getting sick, where people are losing people they love, where people are struggling with their parnasa, with their livelihood, where people are struggling with relationships? Why are we here? Like, God sometimes would seem cruel to us in our perception. But in reality, in the Zohar, in the Kabbalah, there's a concept that Hashem doesn't want to give us bread of shame. He doesn't want us to be a poor person that receives everything, is entitled to all these food stamps and the phone and the shelter. No, He wants us to do it ourselves. He wants us to work hard, to refine ourselves, to come to our potentials. He's bringing the best out of us. But to be able to do this, He has sometimes to create certain situations in which it would seem cruel. It would seem that we're suffering for no reason. But in reality, all that suffering has a purpose, and the purpose is because Hashem wants us to give to us the gift of perfection, that we are able to perfect ourselves, that we ourselves can come to fulfill our potentials. And this is the way in which we should look at life. Every time we are confronted with a challenge, with stepping stones in front of us, we should look at it like a growth opportunity, an opportunity that is given to us so we can rise above our current status. So don't forget this. This is important for our daily lives, so we can live fully, gratefully, happy, in the knowledge that there's a purpose to everything, and that Hashem really wants us to be the best we can be. So remember, live a little higher. Thank you.